Hello everyone and welcome back to Big J Talks. And today it's gonna be a little late. It comes out a little late because I'm doing this a little late because I had a busy day. But Raw July 21st, 2025 review. So since we're late, we'll try to get through it quicker. Actually, you know what? I don't want to skip through anything, so I won't go. I'm not necessarily go through it quicker, but I want to get it out on time for you guys to enjoy this stuff. So make sure you hit like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. This Raw was a pretty run-of-the-mill Raw, I would say. Nothing too special. Definitely getting me excited for the road to SummerSlam. It started off with CM Punk and the Gunther promo. It was alright, It was a run-of-the-mill, like I said. I mean, not like I said, but it was just run-of-the-mill promo. CM Punk came out first, talked about put my blood, sweat, and tears. I can't guarantee a win. I can guarantee I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this match. Gunther's a tough opponent, basically glazing him. Yeah. And then Gunther comes out and talks about how he's going to beat Punk and, destroy his spirit. The same stuff Gunther says to every one of his opponents. He said to CM Punk, and that was it. They didn't have a promo battle and nothing like that, which I think they should have, but I think they need a promo battle next week on the go home, the SummerSlam, to really build up the feud. I'm excited. It's CM Punk versus Gunther. Who's not excited? But I just think to really build the feud, they need a better promo next week. First match of the night, we had Sheamus versus Rusev Part 2. And this was another banger, just like the first one. But this time, Sheamus won, which makes sense. And I'm guessing they're going to have a Part 3. And knowing Triple H, it's going to be on the Raw after SummerSlam. It's not going to be at SummerSlam. Let's be honest. There's probably going to be more matches that they would rather have than Sheamus versus Rusev at SummerSlam. I would love Sheamus versus Rusev at SummerSlam, but I just know it's not going to happen. But they should have a stipulation if it's going to be at SummerSlam. If it's not going to be at SummerSlam, it probably won't have a stipulation. But yeah, great match, and I just want more Sheamus versus Rusev. Our next match was a little bit of a surprising one. Not that the match, but like how good it was. We had a number one contender triple threat tag team match with the LWO versus the New Day versus the Creed brothers. And this was a great match, y'all. And I like the format they did with all one member of each team fighting at the same time. I don't like the stupid fatal four-way format they do. And I think this format was much better, and which improved as a result. But the surprising thing was the winners, the LWO pinned the New Day to win with El Grande Americano and Dragon Lee shenanigans, whatever, all that stuff. The LWO pinned Dragon Lee to win, and we're going to have the LWO versus Judgment Day sometime down the line. Probably won't be a SummerSlam, because I don't think it should be a SummerSlam. But it'll probably be at the Raw after, or hell, probably even do it next week. Put the titles on the LWO, though. Let's be honest. I mean, not let's be honest, but why not? Like, what are you going to lose from putting the titles on the LWO? Let's have all the Judgment Day lose their titles at SummerSlam. Dom lose to AJ. Raquel and Roxanne lose to Charlotte and Alexa, and have the Finn and JD lose to the LWO on the Raw after or before SummerSlam. Because, I mean, they're great workers. They just need more screen time. That's all they need. Next, we had the Becky Lynch proposal for Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch came out. Lyra Valkyria came out. And, we knew there was going to be some stipulation announcement. Stipulation is, they did, and that's a stipulation. It is going to be no countouts and no disqualification match. That's what Lyra Valkyria wanted. And, what Becky Lynch wanted. If Becky wins, Lyra can never challenge for Intercontinental Championship again. So she said it can never challenge for Intercontinental Championship again. But she didn't. She said again, period. Like, not if when I'm still champion. So that makes me believe that Lyra is going to win. Because I don't think they're going to have her never challenge for Intercontinental Championship in her whole career again. I don't think they're going to do that. So that leads me to believe Lyra Valkyria is going to win. Next, we had some else involving Lyra Valkyria, a women's tag team championship match. Raquel and Roxanne defending against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. This was just thrown out of nowhere. I don't know where this came from. I don't know why this happened. It was literally just out of nowhere. And, I mean, it happened. It was a good match, but I was expecting something to happen to Bayley and Lyra. I don't know, maybe Bayley turns heel or something, even though they already don't like each other. I don't know. I was expecting it to something just happen, but no, it was just a basic tag title match. Good one. Raquel and Roxanne retained and, will continue to fight Charlotte and Alexa at SummerSlam. Becky Lynch came out to take Lyra Valkyria out, and that's what caused Bayley to lose. Next, we had Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross in just a match. It was nothing special, bro. Basically, there's the same thing as the SummerSlam match. Not SummerSlam, Night of Champions. This is more in the third match of SummerSlam. I'm not so sure. Even though Sami Zayn vs. Karrion Kross is a bigger match than Sheamus vs. Rusev, mainly because of Sami Zayn. But I would rather see Sheamus vs. Rusev at SummerSlam, just because of the match, just the match quality. But Sami vs. Kross definitely has a better story. So I think if anyone gets on it, it's this match, which I would like in a match, but it needs a stipulation. They could not just have another normal Sami Zayn vs. Karrion Kross match, because that would be boring as heck. So Karrion Kross won this. That's why I'm saying they're 1-1 now, just like Sheamus and Rusev. So it'd be cool both of them went on, but I'm guessing this will go on SummerSlam with a stipulation. That's my prediction. Before we get into the next matches, we've been having this storyline throughout the whole show. It was funny. The storyline was funny as hell. With Dominic Mysterio trying to get cleared. Well, he wasn't trying to get cleared, trying to avoid to get cleared. And everywhere he go, AJ Styles was there. Right in the beginning of the show, AJ Styles was the valet to Dominic's car. And then AJ was the janitor near Dominic. And then AJ was the health medic during the tag match helping Dom. And then finally, they were in medical, and they said, did he get cleared? And then Dom ambushed AJ with the bat from the back, hit him with the title. And Dom was like, yeah, I cleared. I see you at SummerSlam. So it was official. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. This was funny, and I'm happy that of course, Dom, I'm pretty sure Dom actually got injured. So that's why I didn't do it at Night of Champions, but I'm glad, because the storyline has been so much better. And I think it would have been underbaked at Night of Champions. And now it's been so much better leading into SummerSlam, and I can't wait for the match. Our main event match, Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. Now, this was an unexpected match. They just made this their backstage segment, and we were like, what the heck? Io versus Stephanie? All right, bet. And it was a great match like you expect from Io and Stephanie. And, well, it ended in disqualification because of the Seeker Hervith came out and beat up Io Sky and Stephanie Vaquer. And then Naomi came out to beat up Io Sky more after they cleared the Secret Hervith. And then Rhea Ripley came out to beat up Naomi, and they all teamed up. Io, Rhea, and Stephanie all teamed up against Naomi and Chelsea. And that was it. Now, the third match, the first two matches, Stephanie and Io get interrupted. The third match needs to be on a PLE. I don't want a definitive finish of this match until it's on a PLE. It needs to be. It needs to be on a PLE for a title. And our main event segment was, of course, Roman Reigns. Well, first it was Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Before they could get a word, Roman Reigns came out, and basically Roman just talked. Well, first Paul was like, come back, Roman, come back, Roman. And I don't know why. After turning on Roman and Punk at SummerSlam, would he want Roman to come back after Steph got hurt? I didn't really like that. But, it's what it is. But I just didn't like it. Roman was like, hell no. And then Breaker was like, don't talk to Heyman like that, because Roman kept calling Heyman a dumbass. And then Breaker finally stepped up. Breaker was like, nobody wants you here. You're not a big dog no more. Dog, that is Roman Reigns again. What are you talking about? But yeah, and then Roman was finally had enough and Superman punched Breaker. And then Bronson attacked Roman, but Roman was able to beat up Bronson too. And then Breaker hit him with a spear, and Breaker and Bronson beat the heck out of Roman, and the Bronson was about to go for Tsunami. And then, main event, Jey Uso came out and to help Roman. And that's probably going to be the SummerSlam match. And it's basically official because I literally just saw an hour ago from where I'm recording this, Roman made a social media video challenging Braun and Bronson with Jey Uso for SummerSlam. So that's definitely going to happen. And that might be the main event of night one. I think 3 matches can main event night one. This match, Punk and Gunther, and Naomi, Io, and Rhea. Any of those 3 matches can main event night one, because we know Cena and Cody can main event night 2. But any of those matches can main event night 1. And I would be okay with it. For real, I would definitely be okay if either one of those matches main event night 1. So that is our Raw review for July 21st, 2025. Hopefully, you guys went out to enjoy. That was a little late, but still. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.